Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DC Guys. I'm Adam.
I'm Alanna.
And I'm Todd.
And today we're going to be talking about one of the best holidays of all time at comic book stores. Free Comic Book Day, because nothing's better than free!
Yay.
What about Christmas?
Well, there's Christmas.
Oh, that's in December.
Okay.
This is summer. Summer season's here, people.
But still spring.
Free comic books!
It's summer.
Free comic. Yeah.
Free comic books.
So as we're building our set for the next season of DC Guys, episode 5 and 6 will be out shortly. I just posted our crossover special.
Yes.
But we are currently working on the set for season 2. We decided to do specials to commemorate current events that are going on, and next Saturday is Free Comic Book Day, or I guess this
Saturday is
yeah,
Free Comic Book Day.
is Free Comic Book Day. I am used to telling customers it's next Saturday for the past,
You're used to it now.
now it's just Saturday. Yep.
Here, it's almost here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got it ingrained into the brain.
And I'm really excited. I mean, I've always been excited for Comic Book Day. I know you've always been excited for Free Comic Book Day.
It's one of my favorite days.
This
I
is your
Second time.
Yeah, I don't know what time this has been for me.
Well, there were, like I said, you've had when I did Free Comic Book Day about 3-4 times. I did 3 times working, and then volunteering a lot. I remember you checking on me.
I think I've done it. I gotta say at least like 12 or 13 times I've worked it. I think I volunteered once. But yeah, it's always an exciting thing to see people dress up. The kids.
The kids.
I love seeing the kids.
The best thing about Free Comic Book Day is the competitor named Marvel. Is when their movies come out, the kids, they come out, they grab their comics, and then they're also grabbing DC comics as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big things I'm very looking forward to is the DC special this year. Actually,
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. They kind of revealed who was punching the glass, but I'm kind of curious where it was going, because I really thought it was Mr. Oz for like the longest time. Like it's Jarrell's coming back. This is going to be really interesting. Yeah, it's Mirror Master. Spoiler alert.
is it Absolute Mirror Master?
I don't think it is.
Nah.
But talking about Absolute Mirror Master, I got to talk about Absolute Flash issue 2. Have you read it yet?
I have.
I have not. Tell me about it.
I just want to talk about the ending. You remember the ending, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grodd.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolute Grodd?
Absolute Grodd.
How's he look?
He looks like Gleek.
Yeah, he looks
Shut
like
up.
me.
Nope. He looks
No.
like Gleek.
It's the panel, the comic panel. It's how they show him. They show the eyes, and then it shows him like full view, and I go, oh, well, why did they make him look like Glee? What's going on here?
Well,
Okay.
well, remember, you guys, this is a different universe.
Yeah.
This is different everything. So all
No.
the villains are different.
But he's just standing there, appearing there, like he's going like, he's just like, what am I doing here? Grodd. We all know how Grodd is. He's just
Big.
like, this one's just like,
He looks like he has a bigger head, too.
yeah,
So I'm really interested to be like, what his brain powers are going to be like.
yeah. And especially because it's Wally West.
Yeah.
It's not Barry.
So and I love the fact he's working with the government.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see where this is really going to go.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
How's Absolute Martian Manhunter been?
I haven't read issue 2. I loved issue 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the fact he's like, it's kind of a mystery, and you really don't know what's going on yourself.
Okay.
Oh, I know. That was me the entire time reading number 1. I was like, what is going on?
So is this
What
like
did I miss?
They're like a 60s vibe too. It looks very
Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
I love the artwork.
Yeah.
Everything I've glimpsed at it, I've loved the artwork.
It's like X-Files meets the 60s.
Ooh, excellent.
So I
It
think that's the
also
best way
feels
to
like
play
you're
it.
on some sort of trip.
Yeah.
But it's like, again, 60s, and also it's like, I haven't read issue number 2 either. I had customers telling me it was good though.
Yeah. I kind of.
I get customers saying, I don't like Absolute Martian Man. So
I mean, not all of them can be winners, but
yeah.
I think with that one, it's when you start reading it, I can see people people not liking it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see when it gets to the end,
Yeah.
it's going to blow people's
A lot of people I've heard not liking Absolute Green Lantern. I've heard that's the big one I was really liking.
That's another one that I can again see people not liking because it is so different.
Mhm.
But again, I think that's going to be the type of one where you got to have to read it all at once
Yes.
to really get the big picture.
Well, and it's like with all, if you've noticed, with all these different absolutes,
Mhm.
it's like it's not going to be our usual story with these characters. So obviously, it's going to be different, and it's going to start out a little slow. You just got to, read it all together.
But when it comes to the big three, and I think this is the problem, is like you could read the big three one issue at a time.
Yeah.
It's no problem. Like there's an overarching story, obviously,
Yes.
but like here's big bulk Batman beating the crap out of people. Here's
Mhm.
Superman, beating the crap out of. Here's Wonder Woman beating the crap out of one. It's a little different.
Yeah.
But that's what you're getting here with the Flash, with Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern. There is a story involved,
Yeah.
and I don't think people were prepared for that.
Here's the thing I'm hoping for, and I'm expecting it to hear it at San Diego or New York, is they'll do a one-shot, and it's going to be Absolute Justice League. And it's going to be all of the heroes together.
That's not going to be until later, though.
Well, yeah.
Which, honestly, I keep telling customers who pick up the Absolute series, like, oh, they're definitely leading into an Absolute Justice League.
Oh.
And that's going to be incredible to read because now we got all of these Absolute DC characters coming together to form their Justice League, which I feel like is going to be a little bit darker than what we're normally used to. We got our Batman, who's pretty bulky. He's not going to get along with Superman, so
That's the thing is, I really don't even think Superman's going to be a leader.
Yeah,
he's not. I think they're all going to be these. Oh, I work alone, and it's going to be this. There's going to be this chaos of Darkseid. We're going to see like Darkseid.
It's going to be Booster Gold's going to be the leader. He's like, I'm going to take over. I'm the leader of the Justice League.
I have a feeling though it might be the Green Lantern, because she just gives me that leader vibes. She went to if you read Absolute Green Lantern, she at the end checked in on Hal. She was like, hey Hal, are you okay? She just comes in. She's all of a sudden in a Green Lantern outfit, and it's just like, okay, we'll see that happen in issue 2. But I feel like in Absolute Justice League, she's gonna be like, guys, like, come on, let's not fight. We got this like villain. What's our plan here? And everyone's just arguing with each other. Like Superman and Batman are like, I work alone. I'm not doing this with you. Or, I don't need you. I don't need you guys. And you got Wonder Woman being like, well, I'm Princess of Hell and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
That's the big theme. I really think it's going to be these guys going, I ain't working with you. Fuck no, I'm not working with you. Hey, Batman's just gonna be like, I work alone. I can do everything by myself. Wonder Woman's like, I'm from hell. I can literally kill people if I need to. And Superman, he's just an outcast. He really is an outcast.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. But Todd's free comic books.
Yeah.
What's your big one you're looking forward
Well,
to?
there's a couple this year that I'm really like.
I had one, and I was very disappointed when I heard it's not happening.
Yeah, there's a couple books that are not going to come out this year.
There's a lot.
Actually, yeah, there's a
There's a
lot.
lot.
To make a long story short, Diamond is usually the distributor for Free Comic Book Day for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
A lot of books are not going to be coming. That's another episode for another day. But what was it? Minecraft's not going to be coming, and Speed Racer's not going to be coming, which kind of disappoints me because I actually started watching Speed Racer.
I was so excited for Speed Racer. I was going to pick up the Marvel, and I was going to pick up my DC, and I was going to pick up, and it was going to be a choice between VR Troopers and Power Rangers or Speed Racer. And Speed Racer, I love Speed Racer because I love the movie, I love the show, I had all the toys, and go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. And of course, Speed Racer is a great manga too. I have some of the original mangas my cousins gave me, so yeah, I was looking forward to a new generation of Speed Racer, and hopefully it would have spun into a new animated series or a new movie. That would be fine, but hey, it's okay. I can wait.
But I'm excited for Power Rangers, the VR Troopers. I guess it's a crossover.
I've been waiting for Power Rangers and VR Troopers to crossover since the 90s when I heard that it almost happened.
Yeah.
It was because there was no Japan footage of the Power Rangers crossover with VR Troopers. That's why it never happened. But VR Troopers was going to be a spinoff. It was a spinoff to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Originally, Jason David Frank was going to be the main character because Tommy was only going to be a one-off Ranger, but because people loved him so much that they kept him.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking for
the funny thing. The VR
Trooper was going to be the White Ranger. I know. So it's like, okay, this is kind of cool. So I'm really looking forward to them finally teaming up and see where that goes. That's going to be a big Power Ranger VR Trooper event. I hope a lot of people pick up.
And if it's anything like the Power Ranger comics, it's going to be good. Like,
listen, Shattered Grid is still definitively one of the best Power Ranger stories I've ever read in my life, or even watched.
I gotta talk about Thundercats and the Powerpuff Girls.
Well, it is Cartoon Network.
It's Cartoon Network, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of kids are gonna pick up that one.
Well, the funny thing is this, all the crossovers going on, all the, across the multiverse. That Yogi Bear, what was it? That
Deathstroke and Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
That one, and then what was the other one we had? What was that one we just watched?
Ninja Turtles.
No.
Where
the Cartoon Network crossed over with all.
Oh, the Jellystone.
Yes.
Jellystone.
I feel like that. I feel like a lot of kids are gonna pick that book up because of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch the Jellystone. I want to watch the show in general.
It's actually not that bad.
It's funny.
That's what I've heard.
Especially when all the Cartoon Network characters came into the episode, and it was just like, oh my god, they're here. They're all here. My childhood. They're back. And then it's like they leave, and I'm like, oh, that was good for one episode.
Well, it's like Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah.
There's your Batman animated series, your DCAU.
Yeah.
Oh, look. No, they're dead. No, let's not go more into those characters because, I spent my whole life with them. That's fine. No. Let's just kill them. Okay.
That's fine.
I'm fine.
I'll just rewatch the original shows.
I think another big one is definitely going to be Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because not only right now, because Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith is out, and my God, Star Wars the theaters were packed. By the way,
it made like $30 million over the weekend.
It was number 2 in the box office. Isn't that crazy to think that you have Sinners and then you have Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, the re-release? That's insane. Yeah. And then also too, because Sunday will be May the 4th as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's going to be two Star Wars books coming out. We have just Star Wars.
Yep.
And then we have the Young Jedi.
That's a Disney
Young Jedi Adventures.
I feel like kids will also be picking that up. But it's like, I feel like because Diamond pulled back the Minecraft one, I know a lot of kids are going to be disappointed in that.
Yeah.
And we're going to still get kids and parents going like, do you have the Minecraft one? And then we got to be the ones that tell them, I'm sorry, but Diamond...
You got to tell. You're the one opening. I'm close.
Yeah, I know.
I really do.
I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry, but our distributor didn't send it to us this year.
Talking about the Young Jedi Adventures, there's also going to be Avatar with that book.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see what they're going to show for that.
I see a lot of kids getting into Avatar too, which is nice.
Well, it's just
it's a good show. It's a good book,
A bunch of new things. No, I really do feel bad for all the comic stores, especially for this Minecraft comic because
the movie just came out.
The movie came out. It's making a bunch of money. Every kid wants to be Steve and eat lava chicken because I just had lava chicken. How do you think the Mega Man's good? Mega Man?
Mega Man?
Or no, Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Oh, Mega Man. That's right.
I wish I could tell you because it's not through Archie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not through IDW.
Oh.
Who's doing it?
Udon Entertainment.
Interesting.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be different.
Mm.
But I think it's going to be close to the games, like the Archie run where they did whatever the heck they wanted.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people will pick it up for nostalgia reasons.
Oh yeah.
What about the Lilo and Stitch? Is that through Diamond?
I really don't know. I am looking on my phone. It's the freecomicbookday.com. So it doesn't really tell me what's coming through Diamond.
Oh.
What about the Dr. Seuss looked interesting.
Lilo. Oh, I know we're not getting Phineas and Ferb.
That's a shame.
Which is just a shame. Yeah, because I just talked to Aaron about that, and he says unfortunately we're not getting a lot of those kids' books because of Diamond.
Yeah.
So I was
here we
wondering
go.
if Lilo and Stitch was one of them because Lilo and Stitch is coming out Memorial Day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be the anime style. So I think it's with the samurai.
Yep.
Or at least the other girl.
Yeah.
I was with the samurai because I think that was a lot more interesting than oh, he ended up in like Japan with a girl like a new 10-year-old girl. I'm like, no.
Same girl.
I went with the samurai.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't read it yet. I really want to read it.
Oh, you'll like it.
I need to sit down and watch the anime too.
Oh, yeah, the anime. I've heard good things about the anime. I've read the book, but I haven't watched the anime. But you need to read it and watch it too.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me how it is when you watch it, but definitely read it.
I hate Fairyland. I loved that book.
I'm very interesting. I just started reading.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
I love this little girl that just starts killing anything fairy tale land.
And I had a lot of people picking that up.
Talking about Disney, we have Gargoyles with Desdemona. Or Demona, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Totally wrong character, Demona.
Mm-hmm.
With her spinoff book. Yep. I'm curious to see when they're going to continue that book in general.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything.
And
so
I haven't heard anything, and I'm like, you kind of left on a cliffhanger.
Because we have those variant covers, and it's just like, okay, when's the next one? Oh, I don't know.
So,
Gargoyles would be nice.
Of course, Ultimate Universe #1, because Marvel's Ultimate Universe just keeps me killing. I'm actually really looking also forward to Fantastic Four / X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since the Fantastic Four have been in free comic books. Really?
Yeah, it's been a while, but it's them in general. It's like it's great to see them back.
Oh, I mean, as like I said, as we are DC people, and we're so excited for Superman. I'm so hyped for Fantastic Four every day. I watch the Superman 5-minute extended trailer, and then I watch Fantastic Four trailer 2 a lot.
Yeah, it's those two are they're in my top 10. Fantastic Four and Superman are both on my top 10 like movies that I'm excited to see. Image Comics Skybound and their Transformers G.I. Joe universe, the Energon universe, is going to have a free book. I guess it's going to be a crossover, sneak peek of the crossover. It's going to be coming out,
which will be nice because I'm going to be reading that.
Godzilla, the New Heroes. Everybody's got Godzilla fever.
Oh yeah, everyone's been like asking about the Godzilla comic, and that's just like, well, you gotta wait till Free Comic Book Day, unfortunately. Yeah. They go, I'll be there.
By the way, this is where you'll be like, well, if you like Godzilla so much, we have Godzilla fighting the Fantastic Four.
I always
Spider-Man
do that too. It's just like,
did we mention that they crossed over with DC?
Yep.
Well,
Power Rangers.
We don't have any more of the DC Godzilla. We do have plenty of.
But only hardcover stuff?
No. We do have Godzilla versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We have Godzilla versus Hulk. We have Godzilla versus Fantastic Four.
Godzilla versus Chicago.
Yeah.
Diablo. That's gonna be a big one for gamers.
Yeah.
Gamers are gonna be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see a lot of gamers as well.
Black Mirror is coming out with one.
Yep. That's gonna be good.
For the RPG fans out there, we have the Mighty Nine Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Critical Role. Yep. Also, Black Hammer's making a small appearance in that book too, which is a book I have not heard in a very long time.
We're gonna get the Rock and Rollers out. Hysteria by Def Leppard's Hysteria.
That is actually a really good book. If you, it has nothing really to do with the band. It's just like here's the guitar that was played by Satan, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it passed along to like different musicians and so.
Which is really interesting, because I gave it a little read when I was working one day, and I was just like, oh, this is actually pretty cool.
Judge Dredd. The best of 2080. That looks good, and of course, Judge Dredd. I am the law.
Valiant Comics is coming back. They're doing Valiant Universe Zombies.
Yeah.
Everyone's on that zombie craze. I'm kind of curious to see what's going to go on with that.
Yeah.
If it's anything like DC's zombies or Marvel zombies.
Because it's like Marvel just had their a Marvel Zombies comic with Hulk and Groot, which I read that through and through, and honestly, it wasn't that bad. It gave me, if you've ever watched Avengers Assemble, kind of gave me that vibe. And I was just like, oh, this is kind of just like I'm watching an Avengers Assemble episode.
Yeah.
Where everyone gets turned into zombies by Groot sneezing onto someone.
Mark Spears Monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I still need to read those books.
The Mummy
is really good.
I read the Universal stuff. The Mummy, the Frankenstein, the Creature from the Black Moon. I read those. Those are really good. I heard nothing but good things about Mark.
I keep having people ask me though when we're getting the werewolf one, because they're like, oh yeah, I've already read Creature of the Black Lagoon, the Mummy, but it's like, but when are you guys getting a werewolf? And I'm like, well, I don't know, I haven't heard anything just yet, but we'll most likely be getting it whenever it comes out.
Another good one I think kids are gonna like is Transformers Worst Spot Ever.
Hey, let me see that cover. Oh gosh. Why does it kind of remind me of Wreck-Gar?
Another one.
Kids.
Talk about crossovers.
Yeah.
Street Fighter versus Rival Schools.
Okay.
That's been interesting.
I have no idea what Rival Schools is. I assume it's a video game.
I assume as well.
Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of gamers are gonna be coming out. They're gonna be picking up their Mega Man, Street Fighter, Diablo. One that I will actually pick up, and I have some bad feeling Todd's gonna actually turn this into a screenplay. Hulk Teach.
I was about to say, it's like, let's talk about Marvel for a minute. Yes. Hulk Teach, that's kind of funny.
It actually looks kind of funny, and
is it by? It is Jeffrey Brown. So if you love his Star Wars stuff, like Vader's the best dad ever, then this is actually going to be really good.
Yeah, they're always, the stuff he does, I see a lot of parents pick up for their kids. And I've had parents go, oh yeah, we love the books, and I go, oh, that's good. So I'll see a lot of people picking those up.
Talking about the children for Marvel, we have Iron Man and his amazing friends, and Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
I will be trying to get that because I have a little cousin that loves all of this, that loves Spidey and his amazing friends, and I'll tell you what, this. No. And I'll tell you what, these books, this Spider-Man is a hit for little kids. I can see a lot of kids wanting to pick this up. And also, too, this Iron Man Awesome Friends, it's a brand new series that's going to be coming out.
Talking about Iron Man, we have Ironheart.
Yeah.
And the Marvel voices.
This is going to be a good one because also, too, we have an Ironheart TV series coming out this summer.
And we got the new character that was in Marvel What If. I can't remember her name because I'm a horrible person. But the Indian that can, I guess, was it
Marvel voices. So this is
what was her? How do you explain her powers?
There was super speed. How do you explain her powers? I have never heard of her until that What If episode, though.
Well, she was created for What If.
Oh, that's why. I was like, wait, who is this? But honestly, she's very interesting. You know?
One I actually think, I got a feeling it's probably going to be for kids. I don't know what is King Spot Toy Box.
Yeah, the first time I heard of this one.
Bad Kitty.
Bad Kitty.
I feel like that's a book Todd's going to be picking up.
No. But here's a name I haven't heard in a long time. The Phantom.
So the Phantom, yes.
Old serial character, like Flash Gordon, Mandrake the Magician.
Alec Baldwin played, or no, not Alec Baldwin played Shadow.
Yeah.
I forgot who played Phantom. I hope, what'd be cool is that the Phantom gets its own series, and then we introduce the Shadow, we have the Spirit.
They already did like
They've done Dick Tracy.
They done Dick Tracy. They have done the Defenders of the Universe, or Defenders of the Galaxy. No, Defenders of Earth. Excuse me, Defenders of Earth, which the Phantom, and Flash Gordon, and Mandrake the Magician. So it'd be nice to see him kind of pop up again. I know it won't last long. No. Flash Gordon is selling pretty well though.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Flash Gordon sales, so I was pretty happy about that.
And talk about Flash Gordon, there's going to be a children's book.
Yep.
For Flash Gordon and the Girl from Infinity Adventures.
My one I hope it comes out is Hero Bear and the kid. I think it just reminds me of Captain Underpants for some reason.
Well, Eisner, a comics biography.
Yes, I saw.
That's going to be interesting. Talk about the Spirit, So I think that'll be really interesting if it's anything like because there was American Splendor that was a really good biography. Jack Kirby one. They did that one as like a biography. That was really interesting.
My favorite biography still is the Paul Dini, A Dark Knight. I think that's really well told. But the Will Eisner one, Blood Type.
Yeah. Talking about EC Comics, Tales from the Crypt, things like that. That's going to be very interesting. Here's one that I haven't heard in a while: Princess Guinevere, based on an old cartoon back in the '90s, crossed over, I guess, with King Arthur. So that'll be a very interesting book.
Conan
the Barbarian.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Who is now in charge of Conan?
I think it's Titan.
Titan now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marvel also.
Yeah. Marvel had it for like 2 years. I think that was like the rule. Like, it's kind of like the same thing with Godzilla. It's like every once in a while, Marvel gets the rights to Godzilla.
They have the rights right now because they're doing the crossover.
Yeah. And the only reason why there's like going to be 2 crossovers coming up is because the Godzilla that's in Justice League is technically not that Godzilla.
It's a different dimension.
It's a different dimension. It's like a different universe Godzilla type deal.
Though.
And the one I'm really looking forward to is Dr. Seuss's graphic novels. It's different. Instead of grabbing a normal Dr. Seuss book, this time it is comic book form. And you know what? The crazy things of the Cat in the Hat, or the green eggs in ham, guys. I am. And then of course, the Grinch.
Boom. Talking about Power Rangers too. From earlier, we have Boom, and they're doing their 20th anniversary special. So I bet you there's going to be some new previews, some new books,
new announcements,
and some old stuff probably in there too. So we'll probably get more Power Rangers.
Yay!
We have manga. We have Tower Dungeon. There's another one. I think it's Boruto. Yeah, Boruto.
Red 5 comic, Young Adult Adventures. That looks interesting. Snow Monkey.
Creaky Acres, that one's going to be with the young girls.
Yeah, I saw.
So if they like Sisters and Smile, the Babysitters Club, that's going to be a good one for them. So and then we'll end this with Archie. Yep. And then Archie's going to have their own, comic book spectacular. So it's probably going to be a bunch of short stories with Archie, Jughead, Sabrina.
I always enjoyed the Archie comics, so I feel like a lot of people are going to pick it up to like this Saturday.
Oh yeah. Archie is timeless.
Archie will always be timeless. People always pick it up, especially a lot of older folks that grew up with Archie. They said there's a customer that always picks up the digest.
Yep.
Never, I don't think
I know who she's at. I know who you're talking
and
about.
I don't,
really nice.
and I don't think she's ever missed one.
No, she hasn't actually.
Yeah, she's never missed one.
Yeah. She always calls just to make sure she has what she has in her file, and I always let her know.
I always try to suggest other Archie adventures she wants her to digest,
which is fine. Yep. Did you guys ever catch the Archie comic cover where he's like kind of like Superman stopping the car?
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a good one.
I'm really excited. There's a crossover coming out for Archie. It's meeting up with Jay and Silent Bob and Kevin Smith.
It's going to be absolutely hysterical.
I'm just like, okay, we're going down this rabbit hole. Okay.
Hey, Archie is getting close to crossing over with almost everyone at this point.
Yeah.
Has Archie crossed over with Marvel yet?
Yeah. Punisher.
Punisher. Oh yeah, that's right. Archie and Punisher. I mean,
Yeah, it's a timeless book. It's never going to be canceled.
No.
I love so much. I mean, I love Archie
Mhm.
in general. Any reincarnation of Archie.
Oh, yeah.
I do actually like Riverdale.
Riverdale's not that bad though, because it's like I've had people say, "Oh, Riverdale sucks," and I'm like, it's not that bad.
No,
Actually-
it's dumb, sick, it's soap opera-y, it's
Yeah.
dumb. I will flat out say it is dumb,
Yeah.
but it's that fun dumb that I like. Okay, Jughead's in a biker gang. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
Played by
What was it, Dylan Sprouse?
Dylan's, one of the
One of the
Cole
Sprouse.
Sprouse.
the sweet like Cody twins. Like
Yeah.
it's dumb. I do like Children Adventures of Sabrina. That was a really good show.
That was really good. And then
Of course, I
What
like
else have they
Sabrina. With Joan Hart.
I
But-
really enjoyed Archie 1940.
yeah.
I haven't read that one yet.
It's
because-
it's very serious.
Yeah.
It's not goofy. It's a serious one.
It's not your
and the,
typical
and
goofy
the only
Archie.
reason why I haven't read it yet is mostly because I'm reading all the Mark Waid stuff right
Okay,
now.
that's fair.
Well, yeah.
And if you want to get into Archie, you want to read the Mark Waid,
Mhm.
and you want to read the Chip Zdarsky Jughead.
Yep.
It's some of the best stuff I've read in a very, very long time.
Mark Waid's it's just a great writer in general.
Top 5 books.
Top 5 books, the DC special,
Okay.
Mhm.
and then of course X-Men Fantastic Four, Hulk Teach.
Of course.
I'm gonna read this book, and then Power Rangers VR Troopers,
Mhm.
and then my last one, I'm gonna go Mark Spears Monsters.
Okay.
Let's see, mine, Fantastic Four, the DC special, Gargoyles, we got it. The Spider-Man,
Yep.
because I will read that. And also the Power Rangers.
I guess with my 5, I have to go with the Power Rangers and VR Trooper crossover. I got to know what's going on with the Thundercats, Powerpuff Girls. Very curious to see what the Spider-Man Ultimate Universe #1.
I was gonna say that
Because
one.
again, if there is one Marvel book everyone should be reading right now,
It's Ultimate.
it's Ultimate Spider-Man. It is the best thing I am reading right now. It is better than anything that DC has at the moment. I am sorry, coming from a DC guy. It is,
Ultimate Spider-Man, and Absolute Batman are are just like the top tier comic books you have to read in general.
Yeah.
Let's
I think
not
the
talk about
Ultimate
Amazing.
Universe in general is that's what you should be reading now. And I think Ultimate Spider-Man is what they should be reading with Marvel.
Yep.
If you're looking for more of a nostalgic feel, I really do recommend Justice League Unlimited, because it's very similar to the animated series.
No?
And of course, I'm recommending 100% right now Batman.
Yeah.
Batman Hush too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Batman
Oh,
Hush
yes.
too.
New issue out.
Yeah.
We'll
And
talk
then,
about that in a minute. Let me finish mine. The Energon universe,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because again,
Say
it's
that
preview for the big crossover that's supposed to be coming out.
Yeah.
The Phantom, and you know what? Hulk Teach. I am very curious to see what Hulk Teach.
I can add one more. Definitely Spider-Man. Yeah, definitely Spider-Man.
I could have one more, the Transformers one.
But let's talk about Batman Hush issue 2, man. They're doing something that I absolutely love, and I'm excited that they did it. So I was really worried they weren't going to do it. Spoiler alert:
The Riddler looks jacked.
The
As
Riddler-
all can be.
not only is he jacked, but he did something that I'm very excited that he remembers that Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Yep.
He also knows that Dick Grayson is Nightwing. Barbara
Barbara.
Gordon is Oracle, Batgirl.
It's a game that has now begun.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at this book. Is the game has now begun.
And I want to know how the Riddler is going to portray each and every single one of them.
Oh, yes.
Because let's face it, I generally believe, yes, Hush is back. He knows he's back. He's working with him.
I think Hush is turning. I'm starting to really think Hush and the Riddler are going to somehow turn the Bat family against Batman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, because we're
I can see
already
that.
at one, and that's Batman watching over the Joker.
And Jason
Todd's like,
coming
"How
in.
you doing?"
And Batman at first was just like, but wait a minute, I saw you die.
The Wanted, there's a cover that has Batman Wanted.
Yeah.
All these covers are really hinting something big. Yeah. So the Bat family, I think the thing is, Batman has to protect the Joker.
That would be very interesting. What I'm thinking could happen is they're going to take a little inspiration from a certain episode of the Batman animated series, where Commissioner Gordon finds out that Barbara is Batgirl.
Over the edge. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a great episode.
That one I can see that happening, and that's why you have the Wanted sign. Like, Commissioner Gordon's like, I always knew, but
I didn't want to believe it.
I always knew that Bruce Wayne was Batman. But Barbara.
My daughter.
I think, yep, if you're going to go that route, then something bad's going to happen to Batgirl. And this is where it all... And Hush is going to leave little increments.
You know what would be really interesting is Hush is not going to do a single thing. It's going to be the Joker again. And being like, how you doing, Barb? I'm alive.
But he's like still recovering right now.
Yeah.
You know, he's on life support. Well, I mean, Jason took him off life support.
Again, this is the Joker that we're talking about. So I mean, like, to me, this is Joker, and this is comic books. Like, he wakes up out of his coma, and he's like, "I'm good as new. How you doing, Bob?
How you doing,
man? And he'll find Jason Todd, whack him again.
Yeah. I can still feel.
How did you like Superman?
I did not. I skimmed through it. Very excited that Perry White is the mayor. I'm a little bit disappointed that Lois doesn't have her powers anymore at the moment.
Yeah.
I was hoping that would last a little bit longer.
I had a feeling it wasn't going to.
The fight between Luthor and Superman was great.
But yeah, I haven't like really read through it yet. I kind of like dipped away a little bit. Like, I'm just skimming through some books. I haven't really been reading them as much. I think I haven't been in that. I need to be in that right mindset.
No, I can't. Well, the problem is I can't. What sucks, I can't pick up stuff anymore. So, so when I'm dropping her off, I'm skimming through the books to catch up. So we have our episode.
Yeah, but like I missed out on the big crossover event that we are yesterday.
The World's Finest. Yeah,
I missed out on that first issue because I was like, I'm all excited. I'm going to read Justice League Unlimited, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, this is part 2 of the
World's, and usually World's Finest does not sell out, but now it's like, oh, it's sold out. Okay,
because I'm curious to see where that's going to go, because apparently that's going to lead to the next big event. Is that a crisis event? I don't think so. I can't imagine Grodd causing a crisis event.
I don't think so.
But I would love for it to happen.
If it's Mark Waid and Dave Mora, drawing and telling the story, crisis albums. Because
I know it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a crisis event, and the main reason why I don't believe that is because the crisis event is going to come when they cross it with the Ultimate Universe.
With that absolute, I can't wait.
The Absolute Universe.
I can't wait till they all cross over for that one epic. That will actually be a story to tell. Really, a really well done story. This was a big DC comic picked up.
There was the Flash, Absolute Flash, Ultimate Manhunter.
Oh, Summer Superman. How'd you like Summer Superman?
I don't remember it. I know I read it. I don't remember it.
I just remember Parasite being the villain, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, Parasite." Yeah, awesome. That's what I remember. Dan Slott is always good. I enjoy.
Is that the one where like Lex Luthor starts playing the piano?
Yep.
And now it's coming to me. I liked that. I love how he's like now Lex Luthor's trying to remember. He at the same time he's trying to like fight it because he likes the new me. He likes being with Mercy Gray. And I just like Superman's reaction. He's like, okay, we got the world's smartest man back, but it's Lex Luthor. We might have a problem. So I'm very curious with that.
Looking forward to all the Superman books that are going to be showing up.
Yeah.
The Supergirl comic looks great.
Yeah.
I really am enjoying the nostalgia and the retro of DC right now because their covers are going to start bringing the character, where they put the characters on the cover again, which is cool on the DC logo.
What else is out there? I swear there's another big book.
Did you guys talk about the new episode of Batman already?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Freeze was cool.
Yeah. I like that. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the Joker.
Yeah.
That was a big left field for me.
Oh, that was
Because I thought he was someone else.
he's really mutation. He's like
we got Freeze,
but I thought-
and then we have Bane.
Yeah,
Bane.
the giant Bane.
Oh man, I hope they don't do Breaking the Bat. I just hope like
No,
that.
I think
here's
it's
the thing.
Batman breaking his back.
I want to see, I want to know what they're going to do to top Breaking the Bat, because I can't see him breaking his back. And that's it. Like,
Bane
why?
just smashing his face.
You know, I can see that Bane. I can see that Batman taking the Venom and being like, and becoming 3 times bigger than that Bane and breaking his back.
It's gonna be bizarre and bazonkers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I swear there was another big book. I swear. I could be wrong. I did Justice League Unlimited.
Yep.
World's finest.
World's Finest. We done the Absolutes. I haven't read anything else. I guess that is it.
That's it. And then we did Summer of Superman and Superman.
Yeah, Superman, yeah.
And Absolute Green Lantern too is.
Yeah, talking about Superman for a minute. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but I'm excited that they finally are releasing issues of the Lex Luthor is Dead book.
Yeah.
Oh,
That just sells out automatically. Like, I was like, this book hasn't been shown up in stores for like over a year. Like, oh, we're on issue 3 now.
classic DC.
Yep. Same with Batman Echoes.
Yeah. Dude, Batman Echoes. It's finally finishing up on May 14th. I'm so
I
excited
think it's
because
late again.
I swear to God, I've waited for the end of this book because it was so good. These Batman 89 books just feel so. I really want them to do one more. I need them to do the Riddler.
Yeah.
And I need it to look like Robin Williams.
That'll be interesting. There is one more book. Question along the Watchtower.
I haven't caught up.
Oh, I'm not caught up on that either.
The original question shows up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that.
Well, I'm not surprised because I had a feeling he was
Yeah.
going to show up at some point.
I'm curious to see how they're going to talk about his absence, because either he's dead or
He's got powers.
he did something really, really bad and doesn't remember anything at all.
Like you said, I think he's got powers.
That'd be really interesting. I would love to see that.
I have a feeling he was on the run or something.
And
That's why we haven't
well,
seen him.
Did you read the new 52 question?
I did.
You did or didn't?
I did.
Yeah, because he did something like so bad that like they made
Yeah.
him forget everything. Like, you have no face, you have no identity.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know, which question are we looking at here? You know, are we looking at pre-52 or post-52?
Question. Which question are we?
The other question shows up. Now there's 3 questions. Blue Beetle, the original Blue Beetle is back.
Yeah.
Very did not expect that to happen.
I like Ted Ford though.
Yep. Yeah. But there was one before him, and I don't remember his name.
It's okay. I only remember Ted Ford, and then I was like, there's one before him, but
So I was really excited about that with the Challengers of the Unknown.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's leading to something big, and I want to know what it's leading into. Like, I love the final issue. Everyone's essentially has like the essence of Darkseid in them.
yeah.
Apparently, when they have a giant robot too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes. And I like the fact there's just DC's going in there and they're like digging into these books. Like,
They're doing a lot of good things actually. So it's good to see them do all this stuff. Because now it's just like, all right, I got stuff to look forward to now.
Yeah.
And then now we got the movies too, and it's
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm getting back into DC now.
They're bringing bback all the old great stories that
Yeah.
DC used to be told. Because DC at one point was like one of the best comic books to ever pick up.
so this is a statement that I've always made to customers. Are you a DC fan or are you a Marvel fan? and I go, this is how I generally look at things. Marvel has always made mediocre stories. Every once in a while, you get like a really good one, like Planet Hulk.
Mhm.
Don't forget the Ultimate Universe,
Yeah.
but also too Secret Wars.
Uncanny X-Men right now is
Yeah.
really good.
Like they have, really, at the end of the day, they have really good books. Nothing mind-boggling outside of Ultimate Spider-Man. I am sorry, Ultimate Spider-Man is a piece of work, is a piece of art. DC, on the other hand, 90% of their stuff is bad. Like, you can sit here and you can argue it. Like, take a look at the New 52. 90% of their stuff was bad. Like, no one give a crap about Hawkeye. No one give a crap about, I Vampire. No one give a crap about Frankenstein, Agent of Shade. No one cared. All right. They were bad. All right. Granted, there were some really good ones. Animal Man, Batman.
Yeah.
But the 90% of it's bad, but that 10%
Was always
is the best thing you'll ever read in your entire life. It is pure literature.
think of the best one. One of the best stories I ever read. It was you that suggested it to me. Tom King's Mr. Miracle.
Oh yeah.
I would have never picked up Mr. Miracle.
And it was funny. I just finished the whole book, and I'm like, this is amazing. And now I'm reading Supergirl.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Well, A Woman of
Nice.
Tomorrow is another masterpiece. It's just always about good writers.
Yeah.
If you got good writers, good artists, you're gonna have a great
Yeah.
story. Or you're gonna have a shitty story at this point.
So with that, don't forget this Saturday. Was it May 3rd?
Yeah,
May
May
3rd.
Free comic book day. There's gonna be some great books. Come to your local comic book shop.
Just come out to the comic store.
Yeah.
You come to the comic book store.
Support your comic stores.
You're coming to a comic book store. You're picking up literature. You're picking up stories as well. You are picking up amazement.
You're gonna make new friends, and you're gonna see costumes. You're gonna see, it's gonna be a party,
So-
and everyone loves a good party, right, Adam?
Everyone loves a good party, but also too, just because we're DC doesn't mean you know what you do. You go see Thunderbolts, and then you come to your comic book store. You go to see Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, then you come to the comic book store. You are here to pick up some delicious comics. And guess what? You're going to read them, and then you're going to want to know more, and then you're going to be coming to the comic book store, and you're going to be picking up, and you're going to be making polls, and then you're going to say, thank you, DC guys, and we're going to say, you're welcome.
So, well, we'll end this on a good high note.
I am Adam.
Are you sure?
Possibly.
I'm Alanna.
And I'm Todd.
And we will see you all soon for season 2 of DC, guys. And yes, the Man of Steel himself will be returning soon.